Hey! Alright. Why do you think that works?
You be tripping on the time we don't spend. I pull up and gotta slide once again. You signed up, said you ride to the end, yeah. But you don't wanna be alone. If it's something on your mind, let me in. Hey, no, I be hoping that the vibe never ends. I just hope you know that I understand that you don't wanna be alone. I've been on a late night, making sure your plate right. You be paranoid hearing sirens again. I've been trying to make time, I've been moving statewide. Hope I'm on the safe side, flying in the wind. Hey, you know I double back, right after running laps. I thought you wanted a hustle, and girl, it come with that. I need that duck off, therefore I need that humble pack. And I'm trying to put you on a circle you ain't never had. You tripping on the time we don't spend. I pull up and gotta slide once again.
I see it in the little things that you're doing, so beautifully clueless. I get lost inside a moment with you. It's unfair how you're so unaware of what you do to me. Such a crazy thing, how you have the answers without knowing. 'Cause your simplicity is like my medicine. You're my best friend. 'Cause you're the life, but you don't even know it yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You don't think we're perfect. There's just something wonderful when everything falls into place.
There you are with your light brown hair. Apologize, cause all that I did was stare. And no, I'm not a creeper. I swear that I'm
Hey, excuse me, your name's Maya, right?
Yeah, it's Maya.
Okay, I'm sorry to bug you. You know, I just wanted to apologize about our awkward interaction last Friday.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. To be honest, it was my fault too. I wasn't paying attention.
I mean, I guess we're both Hangul, right?
What does that mean?
I thought you were Filipino, did I assume?
No, you're good. I am Filipino. I just don't speak Tagalog.
Oh, okay. Well, Hangul actually means stupid or dumb.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
so cool. You should teach me some things about the Philippines sometime.
I mean, yeah, for sure. There's so much I could talk about. I mean, like, the food, I mean, the culture, and, you know, like, so much. Hey, so where are you headed?
Oh, my next class isn't until later, and I was just about to go get some food. You want to come?
Oh my, yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I was just about to go home, but, you know, I'd be down to get some food, yeah. Where were you thinking?
I usually get Korean barbecue and boba with my friends, but we could go grab some lunch on campus and maybe get boba.
Yeah, I'm down for food and boba, yeah.
Hey, have you ever been to H Mart?
Can I call you baby? Can you be my friend? Can you be my lover up until the very end? Let me show you love. I don't pretend. Stick by my side.
Someone told me it was baby food.
They're baby cookies.
I guess, but...
Oh, don't you worry. I'll be there whenever you want me. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I swear I do the worst. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I swear I'd do the worst.
Well, this is my place. It's not much, but it's something.
What are you talking about? This is so nice for a dorm. You've got like everything you need.
Oh, thank you. Well, tuition's pretty expensive, so I'd expect the dorm rooms to at least be nice.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I guess I'll start cooking, if that's okay.
Alright, what do you need?
I need a pan, or a pot.
The pans are in here.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
So, do you need any of my help?
No, I'm okay, I got this.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a dorm, huh? That's how it looks. It's really nice. I would be so happy if I could dorm.
How come?
I mean, ever since I immigrated here, my parents have been hovering over me a lot, and I don't really get that much freedom. But it's nice that they care about me and all, but I'm in college now, I should have some freedom, right?
Yeah, well, if you ever need an escape from them, you can always come here.
Wow, thanks. So tell me about you and your parents.
Well, I don't really remember my dad, but my mom has always been pretty lenient with me, just as long as I'm happy and I'm getting good grades.
But what do you mean you don't remember your dad?
Well, he passed away when I was young.
Oh. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be insensitive or anything, I was just curious.
You're good. Not being able to remember my dad too well makes it easier for me to not be sad all the time. But I do remember how much he loved my mom and how hard he worked for me to go to college.
That's really cool how your relationship with your mom is so nice. I can't relate to that, unfortunately.
Alright. Well, it's your turn to open up now.
You sure? It's a pretty long story.
Yeah, I mean, usually first dates are really superficial, but I don't know. I feel like this isn't too bad.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting.
Okay. Well, my parents are constantly working non-stop to provide for me, and I barely ever see them not talking about something related to their jobs. And when I do have time, or free time, they're either lecturing me about my future, my classes, and even like one time when I was young, my dad said, "Anak, it's my job as your father to make sure you grow up straight. If I see you grow up crooked, I'll be there to straighten you out." And I get all that, but I'm also very thankful for my parents that they've worked so hard to get me to where I am, and I'm just so thankful for that as well. So yeah.
Geez, no wonder they're so strict. They must constantly be under so much stress with how much they work.
Yeah, I know. They keep telling me that I need to set a good example for my younger siblings by like going to college and pursuing the medical field. But honestly, I really don't know what I want to do.
Well, why don't you just do what you want to do? You are an adult.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right, but like my parents have worked so hard to give me this opportunity. Like I feel like I gotta owe it to them, you know?
Yeah, I get that, but don't you want to put your own happiness first?
So do you remember the saying I said to you when we got boba that last time? It's utang na loob. Basically means like you're in debt to your parents. Like you gotta show them respect because they got you to where you are now.
Yeah, but isn't that a little messed up? It's like conditional. You should help them because you want to, not because they did you a favor.
That's an interesting way to put it. I never thought about it like that before. Like I do want to help them because I love them so much and they've done so much for me, you know?
Well, you should take yourself into account sometime, Benji. Knowing how hard you work and how much you care for your family, I feel like you can use that same energy and excel in what you love.
Dang, I didn't think my first date would go this deep.
Well, I wasn't expecting to have a first date today.
Well, I'm pretty much done cooking, so we can start eating if you want.
Sure, I'll go get the plates and forks.
Cool. Bring 2 spoons, I'll show you how to eat it the right way.
So what?
How was the food?
It was really good. Hopefully this isn't the last dish I get to eat by Chef Benji.
I mean, I guess we'll have to have another date, right? I mean, maybe I could even teach you how to cook.
I'd like that.
Yes.
Did you say something?
Oh, nothing? No?
Okay. Well, me and a couple of my friends are going to a party tonight. Do you want to come?
I don't know, my parents.
This is your first step towards freedom. I think you should take it.
Well, I've always wanted to experience something like that.
Well, if you want to come, you can come.
Okay, let's do it.
Mahal?
I'm in the kitchen. I just got home. How was work?
It was good. It's just a long day at work. People bugging me and everything.
You hungry? I just made dinner.
Yeah, actually I'm hungry. Kind of starving. What do you have?
Your favorite. I have leftovers, and more leftovers.
Wow, that sounds good, I guess. That sounds good.
Hey, are you sure you're okay? You look like something's bugging you. It's just work?
Yeah, it's just work. Why?
You sure? Doesn't look like it's just work.
You know our son's staying over at his friend's place to finish a project, right?
Yeah, I saw his text, and I think it's okay.
What do you mean it's okay? Don't you find that a little suspicious?
Suspicious. It's a project. What are you talking about?
Why does he have to stay over at his friend's place just to finish a project? He can come home after he finishes it.
Let him be for once, Mahal, okay? He gets good grades and he comes home on time, so just once, let him be.
He needs to be focused, though. There are way too many people at college distracting him. You know what? I'm gonna call him right now. Tell him to come home by 10.
Distractions, what are you talking about?
You know, I was able to study at home with just a pen, paper, and books when I went to college, and he should be able to also.
We came to America for better opportunities and we should be letting him use them, right?
Well, it's not safe for him. You know what goes on in American universities, like drugs, drinking, everything like that. I don't trust it.
But you trust him?
That's not the point.
Okay, look, I don't want to yell about this. Benji is an adult now, okay?
Well, he lives under my roof, right? He eats the food I put on the table, right? And he wears the clothes I buy for him. Therefore, he should follow my rules.
He's doing the best he can, okay? And he's studying this hard so that he can work and take care of us. Can't you trust him enough to do that?
It's not that I don't trust him. It's not that I don't love him enough. It's because I love him so much is that I want him to focus and succeed.
He's the most focused boy ever, John, so why can't you trust him enough to do that?
You know what happened to Elizabeth, right?
Don't talk about Elizabeth.
Maria, I'm just tired of this, okay? He needs to come home now.
Well, I don't think he has to, okay? He's working on a project.
You know what? This isn't for debate anymore, okay? I'm gonna call him.
Don't call him.
You know what? I have worked too hard for him to be acting like this right now. Okay, he's growing up crooked and he needs to be straightened out right now.
You don't think I'm tired too? Okay, working long shifts at the hospital is draining for me too, and by the time I get home, I barely have the strength to stand. But what do? I make food for you and the kids. That's what we do as parents. We work our butts off so that our kids can pick up where we left off and take care of us when we get older. Okay, so let's just drop this and go to bed. Please.
But, Maria, that's exactly my point though. He shouldn't be acting like this.
Acting like what? Okay, he works hard. Just trust him.
Are you even listening? Gosh, after all this time and you still don't listen to me. You know, the only reason we got married in the first place was because our parents both thought it was a good financial decision.
You did not just say that right now.
Mahal,
No, I'm going to bed because I'm really done talking about this right now. So if you want to join me, go on ahead, or feel free to sleep on the couch.
Kung hindi rin lang ikaw ang dahilan
work, so she's changing, but you can come in and eat with us.
Hey, yeah, thank you. Is it okay if I put my shoes over here?
Oh yeah, everything's cool.
Okay, perfect.
Hey Ben, how you been?
Hey, yeah, whatever. I'm sure Megan told you everything.
Oh come on, it's not every day my picture-perfect brother comes to me about a girl.
Honestly, don't even use that term. I mean, I've been nothing but perfect in Dad's eyes.
Hey, come on now, you know Dad.
Yeah, I do. Especially after what happened with you guys. Seems like I'm not far off from that point too.
Come on guys, let's just eat now.
Back to what we were talking about before, look on the bright side. At least you'll be able to pass on the PNSI name and give them grandkids.
Ew, Meg, I don't need to think about him having kids yet.
Listen, there are some things you can't quite control, and the way Dad is, it's pretty hard to reconcile.
I mean, you could say that again, but he's still our father, and I do want him to be proud of me.
And you can still make him proud, but you can also make yourself happy too.
I mean, how can I make myself happy when I can't even get his approval?
What do you mean? Me and Megan are perfectly happy without Dad's approval.
I mean, that's true, but don't you feel disconnected from our family as a result of your unhappiness?
Listen, Ben. What Elizabeth and I went through was our own decision. We didn't want people in our lives who couldn't support us, especially if we can't change who we are.
Well, you know, it's not that simple though.
And you can do it. You need to just get outside of your head. You need to stop Dad letting it into every aspect of your life.
Where is this? Shoot, it's Dad. I need to get this. Hey, Dad.
Benji, are you with Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you home now.
Okay. Talk to you later. Okay, bye. Yeah, guys, that was Dad. I gotta go, but you know, thanks for helping me and everything.
Of course, me and Elizabeth will always be here for you.
Oh yeah, thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, anytime.
Alrighty. Bye.
What's wrong? You look upset.
I'll tell you upstairs.
Okay, what's wrong now?
It's just, Benji's right, you know?
About what?
I don't know. You know, I'm happy, but at what cost? I don't have a family anymore. Benji's the only one I keep in contact with, and we barely even talk. I haven't even talked to any of my other brothers.
Yeah, I understand that. But you knew the consequences of this going in. You're not having doubts, are you?
No, of course not. He's my little brother, and I don't want him to go through the same things we did. You know, he's a lot younger than us, and
Elizabeth, he's in college now. He needs to be able to take care of himself.
but he'll always be my little Ben though.
Elizabeth, you care so much about your brother, and I love that about you. But he needs to go through his own situation and find his own meaning in it.
I just hope he doesn't lose his way during the process.
Mom?
Yeah? Is something wrong?
Can you come here like right now? My mind's going a million miles per second and I don't know what to do.
Oh, okay, I'll be on my way soon. Just stay where you are.
Honey, is that you?
Yeah, Mom.
What happened? Are you okay?
It's a long story.
Okay, come on. I'll take you somewhere. So, where are we going?
You'll see.
It don't matter what you say.
So, what is this place?
Only matters what
It's where your father took us for our first date. He got us milkshakes and burgers from Ruby's Diner and we talked here and laughed for hours. I think it's where I realized he was the one for me, you know?
Mom, don't you think that's being a bit too dramatic?
I'm serious.
I learned so much about your father in that first date. How ambitious he was about his goals, how devoted he was to his family, how selfless he was, as much as it tired me out sometimes. When I say we talked for hours, we talked for hours, Maya. We watched the sun set and then we watched it rise again.
Mom, that sounds like something out of a love story. How come you never told me about this?
It's just been hard, ever since he passed away. But I think you needed to hear this.
Okay, well, I think I get the gist. Now, can we go? It's cold.
Sit down, Maya. Listen, honey. I can see that you're going through it with someone and you might not think I get it, but I do. Your dad and I were on different paths too. I wanted to go abroad to Europe for an internship and he wanted to stay here, but his parents didn't like the idea of me leaving him, even if it was only for an internship. They thought he should be the breadwinner, he should make all the money, and I should just stay at home and support him and raise our kids. But your dad supported me in my dreams. And it was all because of his support that I was able to find the strength to chase my dreams in Europe.
How did you guys deal with long distance?
Your father was just such a romantic. He'd send me handwritten letters and mail them to me old school style. We wrote to each other and waited till the day we would see each other again. When I got back, he brought me back to this exact spot and proposed to me there. And the rest is history.
Fairy tale ending, huh? There's like a 1 in a million chance that could happen. It's kind of crazy how I'm in the exact same position as you were, but with Benji's parents.
Is that the boy you've been talking to?
Yeah, it is. But instead of his parents wanting me to be the breadwinner, they just don't want their son dating, period. I mean, not that I even know what I want to do yet. I don't even have a major. But that's besides the point. It's just frustrating. I don't understand why Benji's parents have to be so strict because now he's avoiding me.
Maya, some parents have different ways of parenting, and unfortunately we're in no position to judge that. What's so good about this boy anyway? Well, I don't know. I just feel like he's the one. And I've never felt like this about someone before, and for it to be jeopardized by his parents is just unfair.
Well, if it's meant to be, then it's meant to be, sweetie. It'll happen one way or another, won't it?
Like a fairy tale? Mom, that's impossible.
Didn't you say me and your dad was a fairy tale?
Yes, but...
Listen, honey, if it's meant to be, then it's meant to be. Your dad actually taught me something while we were apart too.
What do you mean?
It had been almost 6 months since I had last seen him in person, and I was just starting to have serious doubts about our relationship, I didn't know if we were strong enough anymore, if our bond was strong enough. The next day I got a letter in the mail, and I thought it would be like every other letter he sent me, asking me how I was, telling me how he was, but it turns out he was having the exact same doubts I was. It's like he was right there to reassure me, right by my side. And he told me that if I was having the same doubts he was, that I shouldn't tell myself down. And he told me he would wait for me, however long it took. At the end of the letter he wrote, "Baya," which means leave it to fate.
And?
And what? We ended up together and had you, didn't we?
So, throughout all the hardships, you guys still made it?
We may have been on different paths, but they ultimately converged. We waited for each other. Honey, everything happens for a reason, okay? Now let's go. It's getting cold.
Yeah, Mom, it's been cold. Do we need some ramen or something?
Man, mom and dad never give me any freedom.
Benji, wait a second. Come on.
Look, I get it. You don't want me to be with Maya, and I understand that. It's alright.
No, it's not that. Okay, Benji, just please listen to us.
Just listen to us, please.
So, what do you want to talk about then?
Listen, son. Your mom and I, we recognize that you're growing up, and you know, with growing up comes with responsibility, and we see that in you. Yes, we see you focusing on your studies and everything. I just wanted to say
And what
that
your father is trying to say is that we're allowing you to be with Maya.
I don't understand. The other day you were lecturing me on to focus on my studies and telling me that I've been growing up crooked. And honestly, I understand that going to that party was a mistake, and I just want to accept the consequences, that's all.
No, son, the party isn't the reason why we wouldn't let you date Maya, okay? You're young, I get that. Your mother and I get that, and you're supposed to have fun when you're young. I mean, even back in the Philippines, Tito Romel would always take me out drinking.
Wait a second, Tito Romel? He doesn't seem like the guy who would party at all. In fact, no one in our family does. I mean, all you guys want to do is work.
I mean, we were once your age too.
I mean, listen, son. Your mother and I, we realized that this is a new generation, okay? When we first came to the States, there really wasn't no option but to work. And, you know, all of the things that we have today, like our house, the cars, and the clothes that you're wearing right now, all came from the hard work that your mother and I did. And now that we have all these things, there's really no need for us to impose our hardships onto you.
Look, as parents, we want our children to have better lives, okay? To live better ones than the ones that we had to live. Why do you think we worked so hard all those years? For fun? No. We do this for our children and for our children's children and so on.
And when we see you partying and going out with girls, it seems like you're just wasting all the blessings that we've given you.
But I do, Paul. Look, all these things you've taught me, hard work, integrity, and discipline, I apply these all to my daily life, whether that be in my studies or in my relationship. I just really don't know what you guys want from me.
Yes, and we understand how hard you're working right now in both your schoolwork and for this relationship even. I mean, you wouldn't be giving us so much pushback if, you know, you didn't seriously care for Maya.
Look, and this isn't another lecture, okay? And we're not upset. Our message might come off as aggressive, but it's because we care about you. Your father and I only know and only have the experiences that we had when we were kids. And we only know how to raise kids the way that our parents did for us. And that was, what, decades ago in the Philippines? We get that it's different now, especially here in America. Okay, we're trying, and we're trying to be better for you.
So go now, before we change our minds.
Are you guys serious? You're gonna let me be with Maya?
Oo na nga. Ang kulit mo.
Come on, how much more straightforward do we have to be with you? Go, open the car.
Go now, come on, okay, go.
Seatbelt.
I love you.
Hey, Benji.
Hey, what's up?
So, what did you want to talk about?
I don't know really where to start. It seems like I've been avoiding you, but I'm really sorry for that.
Seems like?
Okay, I have been avoiding you, but that's because of my parents and everything, you know. But Maya, I just want to say that.
Come on, Benji, just spit it out.
Okay, I've talked to my parents. I've convinced them, and I think that they're okay with the possibility of us, but as long as it doesn't get in between my studies, and honestly, I don't think that'll be a problem or anything.
Benji.
Okay, look, I know this is sudden, especially after I've ignored you all this time, which I never wanted to do, but I had to, especially, you know, I was grounded, but, you know, we can take it slow. There's this thing in the Philippines called Ligao, and I'll do that in everything. We can go at our own pace, take all the time, take any time you need, and whenever you're ready.
Benji, just listen to me, please.
Yeah?
On my own.
What do you mean?
I'm still figuring some stuff out for myself, you know. After my dad passed away, I lost a sense of who I am. And I'm finally getting that back now. And that the gal thing you said, I can't do that. And it's just, I don't think it's a good idea for me to be in a relationship right now, especially if I haven't even worked on myself enough. I'm not ready for it, even if it's just taking things slow for now. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, I don't think either of us are at fault.
I mean, yeah, I guess we can't control it right now, but I hope everything goes well for you.
Thanks, Benji.
Listen, do you think that one day, maybe when the time is right, that we could try again?
I mean, we never know. If it's meant to be, it'll happen. Ipaubaya.
Where did you learn that word?
My mom and dad. My dad told my mom Ipaubaya when they were having their own problems.
Right. Ipaubaya na lang natin.
I don't know where this is going. I don't know how this all came about, but all I know is that I'll never forget the way you looked at me that night. Maybe one day you'll be leaving. Maybe one day we'll say it's over and done. But right now, I wanna breathe it in and sing it out. I'm not afraid of where it's taking me tonight. And somehow this is not the way I planned it. I didn't think I'd need someone right now. There was you. Can we?
All right, students. I'm going to open up the breakout rooms now. Make sure to get to know one another because they'll be your partners for the rest of the semester. I'll close them back up in a few. See you then.
And in my arms you'll stay. Amazing how you take my breath away.
Benji?
Maya?
Are you ready to begin?